Hey guys, and welcome to another one of my videos. As you can see, this one is about Inuyasha. This is one of my all-time favorite animes, so I really wanted to draw him because I really like a lot of the art that a lot of artists draw with Inuyasha, and I'm probably going to do more. I already drew Shishomaru and Rin, so I drew them as an older couple. If you guys haven't seen it, I highly recommend you guys go see Yasha Hime. Very good anime. It kind of sums up the rest of Inuyasha, and I think it really ends it in a very good place. So this is definitely, again, one of my childhood animes. So I've been really wanting to draw Inuyasha for a while, and I'm really glad I finally did it. So when I sketched him, I'm still using the border. I like using borders because it helps me see foreground, midground, and background. And I can do a video on that in the future about foreground, middle ground, and background. But for me, I have a hard time with backgrounds. And so I think this kind of helps condense it in a space, and I really like how other artists did this, so I do really like using the borders. The only thing about this border though is I really wanted to show his hair, and I felt like the border kind of took out a chunk of his hair essentially, so his hair is really not this short, but I think in my drawing it kind of makes his hair look short. What I was trying to portray was some hair coming forward and then the rest of his hair in the back, but I don't know. Either way, I also focused a lot on the lines, especially in his face. Like, he has a very square face, especially in the anime. So I typically draw a lot rounder faces, and I feel like I did kind of draw him a little bit in my style. He still kind of has that really round face, but also still has elements of the anime, like the squareness of the face, but also his eyes. I tried to keep true to his eyes and his kind of angry look all the time with his eyebrows. I don't know if you guys really noticed, but in my art I've been really focusing on, you can see I have little ovals for the reflection on the skin, and I know skin doesn't reflect like that, but I just kind of like the look, so I started also kind of adding these ovals. And when I was younger, I did a lot of hatch art, where I took a lot of pen and did a lot of pen hatching. So that's where I do a lot of my line art has a lot of hatch or lines, just a bunch of straight lines, because that's just always been kind of my go-to and my look. So I think I'm actually starting to get the style down that I like. I struggled with that for a long time because I didn't know what style I really wanted to stick with, and honestly, I think when you start out as an artist, you don't really know what your style is going to be like ultimately, and I think the best way to go about it is just to watch other artists, see what you like, see what you don't like. I wouldn't straight up copy an artist. I would just pick what you like and what you don't like, and a lot of my colors and lines and everything that I use is just things that I liked from what other artists did, and then also just stuff I've kind of did trial and error and things I've done since I was young. So in this picture, I was really happy with the shading and the colors. So one of the things I did was I kind of experimented with the color dodge, and as you're about to see is I did kind of a lens flare effect. So if you take a picture, sometimes it creates a lens flare effect, and so I did the image with the birds in the background and the sky and everything just as it was, and then I was like, well, I think it'd be cool to add a little bit of sunlight and lens flare. So I don't know, maybe you guys can tell me if you like it, if you don't. I kind of like it. I also kind of don't. I like how color dodge looks in general, so there are aspects of the sun lens flare thing that I did here I really like, and then there's things I'd probably change. So as you can see, like the little circles, as you can see, I was testing, messing with it, see if I liked it, see if I didn't, and did this like little circular lens flare with the sun in the background. So maybe y'all can tell me, hey, I liked the first one, I like the second one, I don't like the color dodge. I've had kind of mixed reviews on it, like, and as you can see by the top, I added a little bit of a glare, so you can see it kind of shines. So you'll see one image as without the flare, and one with. So maybe y'all can tell me, hey, you liked it or you didn't. So this is an extra image that I'm gonna share with you guys that I did. I'm actually trying to draw something for my tablet cover. My tablet cover that I'm using now is old. I mean, it's just getting kind of worn out, and I like it and I use it every day, but it is getting kind of like, I don't know, dirty. It's been used. So I was experimenting with trying to draw a new one. So I had this image of a girl with a cute little squirrel and kind of fall themed. So I just kind of went with my gut and drew it. And I ended up turning her into an elf, and I don't know, I have mixed feelings about this piece. It didn't really awe me. It wasn't like, oh, I loved it, it's amazing, and I want to use this. And so I'm not going to turn it into a laptop case, just because I just don't. Well, it's really my tablet case, but it's also a laptop case. I probably am not going to do that because I just didn't love it all that much. I mean, I liked it and I was happy with it to an extent, but it's not what I want. So I'm going to redo it. I'm going to do another one. It might be a different one. Probably it's not going to be a squirrel and a girl. It might be like an angel or something. Debating, you know. If y'all have any ideas of something that you think would be cool on a laptop case, like, you can please comment below. Let me know what you guys think. But I really struggled with this piece. As y'all are about to see, like, I really struggled with drawing the face on the side, like looking to the side of her face. And I think it started out looking good, but then as I drew it, I just didn't like it. So I kept changing it and changing it and changing it, and y'all are gonna see that. It kind of, I don't know. But I fixed it in the end, and I think the overall picture turned out okay. But I really thought the squirrel was really cute, and I really liked how I did the pumpkin. And being that fall is my favorite time of year, I love doing fall pieces. So I'll probably do more. I love like little witches, especially for Halloween. So I'm probably gonna draw like a cute little witch. So yeah, as you can see, I thought like this part looked kind of mediocre with her, but anyway, it turns out better, I promise. Just keep watching, it gets better. But I wanted to kind of tell y'all, or give y'all a little bit of a news thing that's happening with me. I'm gonna do a video on it. I haven't gotten to finishing or completing the video, but my dream really in creating a YouTube and making an Instagram and doing all this art stuff is I really wanted to be able to do art, and I wanted to be able to travel and to share my art experiences while traveling. So I actually recently purchased a really awesome, it's called Acacia tent. They just came out on Amazon, and I'm gonna do a product review on it. I also bought a solo stove, and I'm also gonna talk to y'all about that as well. I kind of want to involve you guys. Well, I do want to involve you guys in my adventures, because I feel like that's me and it's important. I do a little bit on Instagram. I have posted some of my past experiences on Instagram. So, but my true goal in all of this is like, eventually I want to be able to travel. I want to be able to share that with you guys. And eventually, like, I'm going to be buying a camper. At least that's my goal, is to be able to get a camper and then be able to just stay at places and have experiences and basically be a traveling artist. You know, I I've wanted to do this for the past couple years. I did some traveling last year, and I did post some of that on Instagram. So if y'all have not seen that stuff, well, that's because it's all on Instagram, and I didn't really post all of it. I just posted some. So if y'all are interested in any of that, y'all can go check out the stuff I posted, and it's still up on Instagram. But I think truly it's important to just follow your dream, whatever that is. And even if it takes steps to get there, like, I get it. Like, being an adult, if you are an adult, not young, you have to work and you have to get a job and you have to do all the things to get from one place to the next. And sometimes it takes time, but don't let that distract you to what your dreams and goals really are. I really think it's important for everybody to really pursue whatever that is. And for me, that is art and traveling. And yes, I am an adult, and I do have to have a job and do all these things to get there and to do my best in where I'm at. But for you guys, like, all I want for you guys is for y'all to just enjoy my videos and enjoy what I also love. So I really appreciate y'all following and seeing my art journey, and it's definitely evolved over the past like year, a couple years. I have been doing art since I was a child, and I'll say that, like, my art has definitely gotten a lot better just by trying to do it every day, just by focusing on it. And the more I focus on it, the more I can definitely see that it just develops and gets better and better. And it doesn't matter like what kind of style you want. And I think people get caught up on all that. Like, all it matters is, does it make you happy? If the art piece doesn't make you happy, then keep drawing till it does make you happy. And if you don't like something, that's cool. Just keep trying, and eventually you will get there. So, like I said before, you can kind of see how the side of her face looked, and now I'm backtracking back to where I was talking about before. But basically, now her face, I felt like, was a lot better. I felt like I drew it a lot better. So I still kind of adjust it here and there, but overall, I was happy with this piece. I just don't think it's going to be my tablet picture, because I want whatever that tablet picture is, it's going to be with me wherever I go. And when people see that, they're going to be like, wow, I really like that, or they don't. And so it kind of represents me and what I have with me. And so I just don't think that this is it. But one of the things I did struggle with this piece too was the colors. Like, I love fall and stuff, and I needed to have kind of all the complementary colors complement each other, but also have the analogous colors flow very well with the complementary colors with the piece. So I kind of liked a piece that I did a little bit back for one of my followers on Instagram. It kind of gave her hair like this shiny look, so I also kind of wanted to do it with this picture as well, as do more of a shiny theme. And I really think it helped the picture a lot. It helped it looked a lot better than it was. I don't know. I guess, to be honest with y'all, I wasn't truly happy with this picture, so I think it turned out all right. I think it was still pretty in the end, but I'm not 100% happy with it. So, but thanks for watching and seeing what I draw. As I said before, I think it's important to show the pieces that you like and then the pieces that you don't like. And I think the reason why it's really important to show those things is because you can see where you come from. You can see where did you start, and you can see, oh, this is where I lacked and this is where I wasn't so good. And I see artists, they basically delete those things off of their feeds or whatever it is, right? And I think it's still important to see where you come from and where your roots are. And sometimes it doesn't always look pretty. And that's why I still post the stuff that I don't even like. Sometimes if I don't finish something, I won't post it. But typically, even if I don't like a piece and I finish it, I will still post it. I will still show you guys, because it's a part of me, and it's still like, I don't know. Anyways, thank you guys for watching again. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe so you can see more videos. And you'll see me soon with the next Acacia video. Thanks.